Hey guys, this is Chris Aboy with T.A.G Muay Thai. Today is our last day over here at Kickers. Thanks for joining us. We're going to do a couple fun drills. So I just want to talk to you real quick about stance and footwork. So right over here, if you pay attention to my feet, okay, a lot of you guys are just off balance because you guys are moving so much with your upper body versus your lower body. I want you to understand what you're doing. Over here, I got this, if we make it really simple, I got my feet right over here. If I'm right-handed, I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to put it at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to step forward with my left foot. And then that's my lead. From this point, if somebody pushes me from side to side, I'm going to be a little bit off balance. So what I need to do is I need to take that rear foot. I'm going to go ahead and move it over to the side. I'm going to jump up 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And you can see where you're landing on the pad of your feet. That's what's going to give you that stability that you guys need. Now, as I work my way up, I got my knees. It's going to be a slight bend. Now, if you're doing MMA or any other type of martial art, then you might want to have a little bit more of a bend, so just in case you need to sprawl. But for Muay Thai, you want to be taller than everybody else. So I'm just going to have a slight bend on my knees. With my hips, think about what I'm doing with my hips. Okay, if my hips are forward, if I put both hands out, you can see from that angle that which is your power hand, which is your lead. You can't tell. So what I need to do is I take that rear foot right over here at that 45-degree angle. It's going to go ahead and kick its side back. Now I got my lead hand, and then I got my cross where I have that power. I'm going to take my body, I'm going to keep it tight. Okay, I'm going to suck it in, and then I'm going to take that lead shoulder. So if you see me on the side, it's going to be lined up with my lead heel. So you can just see how I have that style where it's kind of curved. Now the reason that's going to be important where I have that curve in that body, if somebody kicks me to the body, I can just hollow out. I just need to move my lead foot back, and then I'm able to counter. What happens a lot of times when somebody kicks, they jump all the way out of range, and then guess what happens? They're a lot slower to react. So that's the reason that you want to kind of have that nice stance. I'm just going to roll my fingers. It's going to be about the bridge of my nose where I have it. And you can just see that with that lead hand, it's going to be out a little bit further versus that rear. And I'm going to go ahead and just be nice and relaxed like I'm hitting a drum. So as I move forward, if you guys are moving forward, you can just see that I'm just going to go in rhythm. If I go back, I'm taking a step back with my rear foot. Okay? If I go ahead and go sideways, I'm taking that step. If I go ahead and go to the left, I'm going to step with my left foot. If I go to the right, I'm going to step with my right foot. So you can just see that I'm just going to move, and I'm back and forth. When we move into our new spot, there's going to be mirrors. So one thing that you're going to see from watching yourself in the mirror is that your head is going to be bobbing all over the place. What you want to do is you want to limit that head movement. When I say that you limit that head movement, is because if I'm moving forward and you can just see what's happening, if my head is moving up and down, it's telling you that I'm putting a lot of weight on my foot. So I want to make sure that it's just smooth where my head is up tall. As I go back, my head is in one space. So when we have the mirrors, you can watch yourself as you go forward, and as you go sideways, you can make that adjustment. So I'm just going to have you guys just move forward, back, side to side, just right over here, and then we'll go right into shadow boxing. Any questions? All right, 2 gloves on 2, 1, 2.